Hey guys, my name is SickabyOT1, and welcome back to Pokemon Moon. I haven't recorded in a few weeks. I don't want to talk about it. Let's get moving on with Paniola Ranch and its surrounding areas. What are we gonna find here? I think I was almost at the end of this area when I jettisoned my recording session. I haven't done any training. I debated doing some training, but then I realized, oh wait, I have lots of things to do in my personal life, such as my taxes. I did my taxes. At least we can get a little bit of XP for our new team member Dallas. Did I ever catch him last episode or the episode before that? I honestly can't remember anymore. Probably the episode. Other than that, I haven't edited any of Akala Island yet. Just Melee Island. Yeah, I'm doing this to get into the swing of things. Pokopia is out right now. Christi already beat the game. I'm nowhere close, but no, she massively enjoyed it, and I am glad. 'Cause it's so cute. It's so adorable. You should play Pokopia. You should have a Switch too and play Pokopia. What's this? Pokemon Nurse. Oh, this is where we can make some eggs. I'm not gonna really be taking advantage of that, though. Daycare places, nurseries here in Alola, but we don't help them get stronger or learn any moves, but what? Believe that's, okay, so did they? You can hold on to them for now, but if you change your mind, this egg can be yours. Okay. If I can hold an egg and try to hatch it, sure. I can box Young Goose. Absolutely, I can box Young Goose. Gonna start on box 2. I haven't even showed the PC, I don't think. Have I? Maybe I have. Yeah, okay, please give me an egg. Forgot about this, and I don't remember what it hatches into, but I guess we'll find out together. Now, what I like to do when I am hatching eggs in a Pokemon game is I walk around with a Talonflame on my party. And the reason Talonflame is because that Pokemon often comes with the ability Flame Body. And that is an ability that I think it has its own battle purpose, but but as an added bonus, it can speed up the rate at which eggs hatch. Like, any Pokemon with Flame Body can do that. Talonflame just is my go-to because I know it's reliable. It's common in games starting from Kalos onward. I don't know, it just feels right. Hello, Lillipup. Have we even encountered a Lillipup? We might have. We got a double kick here. You're smelling me. You're identifying me. And another double kick. That was easy. Dallas, you're really proving to be a nice asset already. And we haven't even really gotten to the good stuff. Growlithe we've already seen, but again, breaking in Dallas, I think that's a good thing. Not a good thing is that Intimidate, though. Okay. Bulldoze, just keep up with the Bulldoze. I think Bulldoze is a special move. So, no, wait. No, it's not. Bulldoze is a physical move. Earth Power is the special ground-type move that I'm thinking of. Also, Mud Slap is special. I'll check the information. Yeah, it's physical. Bulldoze is physical. Mud Slap. Just because I want to finish you off. I know it's a special, so it's not going to do the most damage, but I only need a chip damage for that. Do I need to brush my horse? Do I need to brush my Flatter? Okay. Flatter is used to confuse the target, however, it also raises the target special. No. That is... Like, I genuinely don't know why you would use Flatter over Swagger, even if you wanted to use a move like that, because Confusion uses your attack stat to determine how much damage you do. It does not use your special attack, no matter what. Because why would it? You donkey. Meant to scroll it, but sure, you can have the grass bean. Yeah, genuinely don't know why you would want to use Flatter, because it gains no real benefit to you other than the confusion, and there are just moves that confuse. Sudowoodo have seemed kind of down ever since Lana beat them, but they're blocking the path, and now no one can go through. Seems like they're so petrified of Lana now that I don't even want to see another Waterium Z after she smacked them down with that Water-type Z move of hers. I wonder if we're gonna have to do something like that to clear them out of the way. Not the stupidest blockage in a Pokemon game. I think the cake goes to... In Black 2 and White 2, those guys are just blocking the path for no reason. Self-admittedly, no reason. I don't know, I always found that scene funny, though. That's something to look forward to if I ever Let's Play White 2. Sableye! Yeah, I can show Sableye. I can absolutely show Sableye. I always loved Sableye. Just the design... I might have gone into this a little bit in past episodes, but... This Pokemon used to have no weaknesses. The introduction of the Fairy type in Gen 6 changed that. It is now weak to Fairy, but it is its only weakness. The Tynamo line technically has no weakness, but it's only thanks to Levitate. Oh, a multi-hit move. That's going to trigger Stamina multiple times, which might actually keep us here a while, but this would actually be... Oh. Okay, he only hit me twice. Maybe it's like, okay, we're not gonna deal with the multiple stamina boosts. I don't care. You know, Sableye is cool. Got a cool Mega as well in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. I love that Mega so much. I was talking about Tynamo, right? Oh. Okay, whatever. I can't even be mad. You look like the kind of middle-aged dad who would be like, oh, I can afford anything. I'm not spending my money on kids anymore. I can have some fun. By buying full restores. I don't know. Tynamo. It does have weaknesses in Legend ZA, though, because there's no abilities in that game. After this, should I give Dallas a bit of a break? I think I should. You get leveled up. I'm not gonna do the care thing right now. I want to get more Pokemon out in the fray. I don't want to waste our time as much with Pokemon Refresh, but on occasion, I could do it. Yeah, let's give you a rest. Swap you out for... I know he's not gonna be on our team, but let's give Scooter some action. He's temporary, I know. Brooklet Hill. That's where Captain Lana... Wait, am I already going to Lana's trial? Am I almost there? Really? You girls want to do a double battle? I would prefer to have Jill out in front. Not in front, but as a partner. You want to do a double battle? Oh, hello. 1+1, but you could also equal 3 or 4. There's no way we'll lose. It's important to feel strong. I kind of miss in the Gen 3 and 4 games where... Possibly also Gen 5, where if you got yourself looked at by 2 trainers at the same time, you could do a double battle. It's a little harder to accomplish that in 3D, I do understand. So, you know, yeah. Look, you cute little babies. I believe it took them until Generation 4 to make Happiny. I guess it doesn't really matter. These are both... No, Happini's not a fairy type. It's just a normal type. It could have been a fairy. Maybe should have been a fairy. I don't know. It's pink. Pink should not always equal fairy, I guess. I remember actually being confused at the time of X and Y why they were reclassifying Snubbull as a fairy type. I guess it was always the fairy Pokemon, though, so... maybe. Scooter is also not gonna really be the most useful in the upcoming trial because it's weak to that type. It's weak to that type. Which is why it's important to get this little boy some exercise, this forever puppy. That's what we call the real Scooter, forever puppy. Alright, who am I grooming up? Am I grooming up Jill or am I grooming up Dog? Am I grooming up Scooter? It's Scooter! He got dirty! I actually have had to watch Scooter before, and it was a bit of a challenge, but we got it done. He rolled around in some mud while Christi and I were on a walk with him, and, you know, he needed to be clean. How is there? We got some more... Oh! Super potion. I'm gonna cut the Should I do battles? I don't know. Who's this guy? Just kidding, I know who this guy is. Man, I lost again! Hello, mister. Are you even taking this seriously? I am, so seriously. I'm seriously enjoying it. Enjoying it? You can enjoy Pokemon battling when you put everything you have into it, which clearly you haven't. Whoa, hey, Megan. This guy is plenty scary. Plenty? Are you trying to say plenty? Whatever. You're Megan? Ooh. It's funnier to do it like this. So you have enough sense to be wary. Not bad. I'm Gladion. I battle for my partner, Null, to make it strong. Though most of our time gets used up doing small jobs for Team Skull. Battle me. I won't take no for an answer. Okay, but I'm not at full strength. You know, whatever. There was a Pokemon Center I could have conceivably gotten to. Probably isn't even that strong, that tough of a fight. You only got 2 Pokemon. One of which is a Zubat. Well, that's what I got Scooter for. Scooter's gonna drop a rock on you. I don't remember which level Scooter will evolve at, but I am playing at the right time of day for Scooter to evolve, should he make it that far. Scooter. I like that name. It is a cute name. I just love Rockruff. Zubat's down. Okay, Scooter evolves to level 25, so we're not even close. I figured it was 20, actually. Now we've got Type Null, which is an interesting Pokemon. I think it's a normal type. And it evolves later. It's also part of the story, in a way. Gladion is known for his Type Null. Scooter, you're gonna be okay. I think. Okay. Okay. Dallas is too raw to fight. April, we're gonna send you out. I don't think we've gotten a lot of... Oh! You've got Pursuit. Oh, okay. I'm sorry, I wanted to protect you, Scooter, but it just wasn't in the cards. You're just a normal type, so... Dallas with his double kick would be the best choice, but I have faith in April. I believe in April. Also got a couple levels on Type Null. Yeah, it is an electric type now, so I get stab bonus from that spark, which is nice. You guys don't know how much I love Charge-a-Bug. You really don't know. Does he know? That was a thing in the Mario 3 project. It does not need to be a thing here, but it still could be. Oh, okay. You're gonna heal, aren't you? No, you're not. You're a boss, and yet you don't heal when you have 1 HP. I guess you just figured, okay, I'm screwed. This is not gonna end well. I was screwed to level 17. Go Dallas. Stomp! Okay. I have no sodding use for Mud Sport. So, yeah, Stomp is an easy replacement. Get me some coverage in here. A strong physical move. How annoying. I swear that Gladion's voice in the anime is a bit like Shadow the Hedgehog's in a way, but... I guess that's kind of what I'm going for. It's not like me to slip up like that. I've got to keep fighting stronger opponents. Looks like I'm still not ready. What? Hey kid there, his Pokemon aren't weak. And sure, it's fine to enjoy battling. But this brat... He's just using that as an excuse not to try hard because he can't beat the Kahuna. Because he can't beat Hala when he's serious. You know my Gramps? Wait, so you think I'm strong? Aw, look at you, little Gladian. Aren't you just a really cool guy? Uh-huh. We've got Team Skull to contend with. Okay, can I heal my team, please? I guess it's no surprise that a homeless kid would turn out to be spineless too, huh? No worries, we've got enough backbone to cover for you. Just give up already. Huh? You know you can't beat me. You'll just get your Pokémon hurt for no reason. They're good Pokémon. We came all the way, and for what? For a big fat waste of our time, thanks to you. If you hadn't gotten in our way, we could have stolen the totem Pokémon from Brooklet Hill. Let's get out of here. Look, the Murkrow are crying, and it's time we should be flying. Birds of a feather flock together, right? Listen up, Gladian. The boss doesn't like you. That's true. But you're just some hired help we keep around for when we need you. You aren't part of Team Skull, not really, and you never will be. Got it? You better get it. Yeah, okay. He's too cool to be in Team Skull, honestly. Oh well. Thanks, Megan, and Vullaby too. I didn't use Vullaby. You're just saying Vullaby because that's the frontmost Pokemon I have on my team that's alive. Like, it was Scooter and April who did most of the work. It was a good battle. Whew, it looks like I've got to train up my team if I'm going to take on the trial at Brooklet Hill next. Here, Megan, take these with you. We're going to beat this island challenge. 3 revives. Okay. We've got... Okay. Brooklet Hill. Can I heal my team first? Can I heal my team before I get into more battles? What is this? No, I didn't touch you because I wanted you to talk at me. Oh. Can I take the long way home like Supertramp? I don't know. You're not acting like a train. Careful. Careful. Thank you. Okay, let's get healed up. And also see if it would be advisable for me to even take on the next trial. Probably not. I feel like I'm a little underleveled considering I've already filled up 4/6 of my team. I've kind of determined that, yeah, I'm probably at a good enough level to take them at, in theory, but I do want to train up a little bit at least. Oh. Shoot, no. Oh, you give me 2 rare candies. Okay. Is this just like some kind of exploit? Let me get a milk. Let me get a milk. We love our milk here. 1 Moo Moo milk just for me. Okay. Please drink. Please let me drink. We got a lava cookie. I think we've gotten lava cookies before. Doesn't matter that much. And Pokebeans. Yay, thank you. Give me Pokebeans. So, this trial that we are gonna go on soon, probably not this episode, is based on water typing. So that already disqualifies Scooter and Dallas. April would be our strongest asset, but I also want to get Dallas and Jill some leveling up before we attempt the trial anyway. You know, just so they're not left out in the cold. I have Jill, yeah. Dallas and Jill, they'd actually be a good double battle team, considering Jill wouldn't be affected by the ground type moves. If I eventually get Earthquake, that would actually work out pretty well. Stay hydrated. Oh, you have a Vullaby of your own. And you have Rufflet. Okay, that's pretty cool. But it also means I can't really affect you with Bulldoze. Good thing that's not the only attacking move on my arsenal. Yeah, man, my original Model 3DS is really feeling the strain of this game right now. Oh. Alright. My Vullaby is better than yours. And I'm gonna prove it. Yeah. Really feeling the strain. I wish I could record using my new 3DS XL, but I don't have that capture modded. I could get a capture modded, it would just cost money. And I think money is great. Rufflet. Just keep doing what you were doing before. I need to get more moves on Jill. I think that might be the thing that makes it hard for her to hard to train her, at least early on in the game, before the long grind where I can finally get her evolved. Just lack of move variety. She doesn't even have a dark-type move on her right now. I think Stomp can take out that Vullaby. And you can take out that Rufflet with the Pluck. I was worried it would just barely not be enough. But thankfully, it was, and April grew to level 21. Thank you, April. Just triggering my stamina, you know that, right? You know that. Almost no... Really? Whatever. You can just use a Fury attack, why not? Just be a little fancy with it. Yeah, again, Vullaby really needs better moves. We'll get there eventually, I'm sure. Level 20. Could it be now? Level up is a good opportunity to learn a move. Nope. Aerial grew to level 22. I haven't used Aerial much lately. I mean, Aerial can still be useful against the Totem Pokemon. It's got coverage. It can resist moves. This is one of the more interesting trials in the game, if you ask me, but we're not going to get into it this episode. I want it to be its own episode. While we clear out this route. I already fought you. You over here. So, where... I forgot how to activate the map. Like, do I touch... Where on the screen do I touch... Okay, just like in his... That's the Pokédex. No, you don't like that, huh? I touch myself. I check my bag. Seriously, let me see the map. Let me see the map. Let me see the map, please. I want to look at the map. Guess that worked. So... Why did I want to look at the map? I am the best. I am the best at this game. Anyway, where am I? I am on Route 5. That's where I am, Route 5. Any new Pokemon that we can get on Route 5? There is indeed something interesting on Route 5, and if we run into it, I will let you know. I keep forgetting about that prank. It's a 20% encounter rate, so it is my hope that we won't be rolling around for long, just running into these puppies. I'm sorry, Lillipup. Cute. And Stoutland actually has an emotional story arc in the Sun and Moon anime, but I already have a puppy on my team. I guess you could make a team of puppies depending on the game, because there's like Houndour and such. Okay, Lillipup just really wants it to know that it's me to know that it's here. Wants me to know that it's here. You're not going to let me find the interesting Pokemon that I'm trying to find. And no, it's not going to be part of my team. I already have 4 slots filled up. Technically 4.5. Stoutland, can you help me stiff out some stuff? I haven't used you in a bit. Oh, yeah? Is it over here? Huh? Is it down there? It could be. But check that later. Torment. Torment, I believe, is a move that makes your opponent not capable of using the same move twice in a row. I consider it the inverse of Taunt, which locks you into... No, wait. Taunt, which prevents you from using status moves. That's right. It's Encore that makes you repeat the last move. Torment is... I don't know. They both seem pretty situational to me, and I never really try to make them work, but they seem like they could conceivably work strategically. There was a star piece here. There was a point to that. Okay. Now, can I find that last thing I'm trying to find? Oh, you want to fight? Do I have Ariel out in front? Yes, I do. Okay, I put Ariel out in front. I'm still trying to hatch this egg as well. Yes, you can fight me. I won't show this battle unless I think she... Oh, she's a breeder. So she probably has something interesting, but I guess we'll have to see. Morlul! Oh! That is indeed an interesting Pokemon, and it had kind of a creepy episode in the anime. It's a grass, and I think fairy type, which means we actually have the wrong party member out right now. But, I mean, just let's see how this goes. I think that's, or is it psychic? Oh, Flash. Oi. Do not like Flash. Whatever. I'm at such a high level that... Quick Claw! I didn't even need it, though. I was already faster than this thing. Oh, well. Moonlight. Ooh, okay. Yeah, this might make this hard to contend with. Although, if you're using Moonlight, you're not doing damage to me, so there's at least that. Mega Drain. Uh-oh. Okay, actually, what did I have to worry about? I guess that is Morlul's thing, recovering a lot of health, and it does have an evolution as well, that I guess I won't get into. I remember watching the Detective Pikachu movie in 2019, which I think is a really good movie. I actually love that movie a lot. And there is a scene, like 2/3 of the way through, that involves Morlul, and I just remember thinking, that's kind of an obscure Pokemon to have in such a pivotal scene. That's kind of interesting. Of course, at that time, Sun and... the Alola games were the most recent new region. So it's not like there was no precedent for... Okay. It's not like there was no precedent for showing that... showing Alola Pokemon. It's just that I was surprised, because, of course, releasing this live-action, intended to be a hit mainstream Pokemon movie, you would think that they would go for a lot of the picks that are more recognizable to a large group of people. You know, your Charizards, your Gyarados, Pikachu, of course. Oh, I'm asleep. I was getting annoyed by how slowly that battle was going. So, there you go. And Lediba, which is terrible, so I'm gonna skip the rest of this. Actually, no, I'm not gonna skip the rest of this, because I'm still talking about Detective Pikachu. That actually wouldn't make much sense. You would expect it to go ham on all the popular Pokemon, but I think it does a good job of showing even some of the more newer, maybe less recognizable to a wide audience Pokemon. Like, I remember there's even this sign for a snack place that uses Cherubi in its signage, and I love Cherubi. I love Cherubi and Cherim. I think they're very cute Pokemon. I know they're not great. I know they aren't, but I love them anyway, and I appreciated the representation even though it was very small. I don't know, I loved that movie. I really did. And I would watch a sequel if they made one. Like, maybe it's not as amazing as... like the anime movie, I Choose You, which I did go through all of the anime Pokemon movies. Like most of them, I don't think I did Mewtwo Strikes Back, but I did the rest of them, the ones that actually count. And they got a little repetitive after a while. They were fun, but I Choose You, when they got to the Gen 7 movies... I loved that movie so much. Like an alternate take on the pilot episode with different characters, different Pokemon that Ash befriends, some of the same ones as well, but that movie made me cry, and I'm not ashamed to admit it. It was just really emotional, that climax, and if you know, you know. If you don't know, you don't know. go watch I Choose You. It requires no homework for, like, the rest of the anime, the rest of the series even. It's its own self-contained thing, and it is... And here's for Mantis, this is what I was trying to find earlier. It is, in my opinion, the best anime Pokemon movie that there is. I dare say it's even better than the first movie with Mewtwo. Anyway, Formantis is a grass type, and it evolves into... That's right, I'm not revealing evolutions of new Pokemon yet, for some reason. So yeah, I'm gonna cut that out. Sorry. Alright, it's interesting though, and I remember it's striking to me. Fomantis' evolution is a genuinely great design. I love it a lot. And it can have the ability... What is the name of that ability? Contrary, I think. Which makes it so status moves do the opposite of their intended effect. For example, if you use the move Leaf Storm, which usually is a powerful grass-type move that afterwards lowers the user's special attack by 2 stages, it instead raises special attack by 2 stages. So Leaf Storm on Fomantis' evolution, as long as it has, like, the contrary ability, you know, can be devastating. I remember using that tactic for one of the 7-star Terra raids in Scarlet and Violet. I forget which one. It was one of the grass ones. You got Charge Beam, another move that I really like. And it's not the strongest electric-type move, but it has a very high chance of raising the user's special attack after usage. It's not guaranteed, but I think it's like a 70% chance, if I remember correctly. I might consider teaching that to Charge-a-Bug. I might consider teaching that to April, but I do need to sort of... I need to take the stats into consideration before I really commit to that. So your physical attack is significantly higher than your special attack. Spark is 65. If I remember correctly, Charge Beam has a base power of 50. Even though it would raise special attack, I'm not usually the kind of player that takes the long game when it comes to the... Yeah, it's only 50. And accuracy of 90. Why does it have to be accuracy of 90? I don't know. It's not even that strong of a move. That just seems like too much of a hindrance. Yeah. Nothing really of note. I can probably... I've probably mostly cleaned out Route 5, if I'm honest. Not really much else to do here. Get Dallas back in the front. Or Scooter. You know, Scooter and Dallas, they do need their flowers. So, I'm going to take on this last trainer, and then I'm probably going to do some training off-screen before I attempt the trial, which is going to be its own episode, maybe with some stuff after. I don't know. Am I going to show you? Paris. Have we seen Paris? I don't know. It's a Gen 1 Pokemon. It's a mushroom. I guess we're at a bit of... Well, you know, Scooter needs to be shown. I mean, we need battles with Scooter. And yeah, we're gonna do special... We're gonna do... Oh. Well, that's not good. But I think we can still pull this out. Rock Throw does super effective damage, after all, thanks to the bug typing on that thing. You didn't take that much from us. It's only Absorb, it's not Giga Drain. Which Giga Drain actually got a lot better once they buffed it to 75, when it was formerly 60. Spinarak. Let's send out Dallas. Get our training on with Dallas. Dallas Reed. Yeah, that's literally who I named this after. The sea, home of the Krabby Patty. Like I said, I flattened that spider. Spinarak has always been an interesting Pokemon to me. That's just so funny. That is so great. I could use Care to get rid of Scooter's paralysis, but we're just next to a Pokemon Center. I'm not going to sweat it too much. I was going to do that. I'm just gonna go do that. Let's get some berries as well. Oh! Never mind. My bad, I didn't see the thing shaking, so I kind of assumed we're fine. Let's heal! And then get ourselves mentally prepared for our next trial. It's actually coming up a lot quicker than I expected, but considering this island has 3 trials, I guess I'm not really that surprised. It is also one that has differences if you're playing Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, so, and I'll get into that when we get into that. But for now, thank you for watching. In the next episode, I already told you what we're doing. We're gonna take on the trial. Take care.